is 6 o'clock and you are in focus. You know, this weekend is Gay Pride here in Baltimore, and this year there is much to be proud about. Gay marriage is legal now in all 50 states, and even transgender issues are taking a front seat in American culture, thanks to Caitlyn Jenner and also Orange is the New Black actress, Laverne Cox.
And Jamie, the LGBT community has definitely made some very large and quick strides within our culture. Some very big battles have been won, and many supporters are declaring victory. Victories that may mean the end of an era for some long-established institutions. It's been a refuge for more than 4 decades. The Hippo is an institution in Baltimore. More so, perhaps, is the vision of the man whose name is on the door that's about to close for the last time.
43 years is unheard of. And here you are today on my anniversary, which, by the way, you didn't bring me anything. You can put that on the television set, too.
I just might.
But no, I'm going to miss people.
Hippo owner Chuck Bowers is out. Done. Come this fall, the Hippo will close. Why? You're an institution in this neighborhood, in this city. Why?
The truth?
The truth.
I'm tired. I feel like I've done everything I can possibly do.
Bowers took control of the iconic Hippo nearly 40 years ago and made it a beacon for the LGBT community. Beyond the doors of this club, Bowers let people be who they were when society wouldn't let them. He used it as a sanctuary, a fort from which to battle the AIDS crisis, equality issues, and discrimination. Now, many of his battles, while long fought, have finally been won.
Once they cross that threshold, this is their home. And society has accepted it. And now, I mean, it's obvious they can be married in all 50 states. What's wrong with, I think I've done a lot.
There's a lot to be celebrated. But that seems to come at a little bit of a cost for organizations like Equality Maryland, correct?
Yeah, I think that's fair to say.
And while the recent LGBT victories have allowed some to rest, it has made other institutions lean. Izzy Firth is the chair of the Equality Maryland Foundation. It has been around in one form or the other since the late 80s and depends on donations, a revenue stream that has all but dried up since big issues like gay marriage have now been settled. Equality Maryland and other advocacy groups like it are now facing some very tough financial decisions.
We're looking at everything. We've looked at talking with other groups. We're looking at scaling back. We're looking at closing. And really, we're appealing to the greater community because we do believe there's a lot of work left to be done.
Equality Maryland is looking to pivot from just an advocacy group to focusing more on anti-discrimination education and training in the workforce. It says there are still vulnerable groups that need help, like transgender people, and gay marriage is by far not the panacea. But as some groups struggle to refocus the good fight,
I took the door off the hinges and said, come on in, you're home. And society has accepted that.
Others like Chuck Bowers are ready to call it a life's work. He's ready to hand the torch to the next generation while he prepares to lock up the Hippo for the last time. His vision, after all these years, finally, a cultural reality.
The Hippo's going with me.
So this is your institution?
This is my world.
And you're shutting it down?
And I'm closing it.
Did you ever think that we would get to the point where it is so socially acceptable and so quickly?
Yes.
Is that what this was about for so many years? Oh, it is unclear when the Hippo will actually close. Bowers figures it will be sometime in the fall. A CVS is set to take its place. He will donate one of those iconic Hippo signs to the Maryland Historical Society. Meanwhile, Equality Maryland, on the other hand, says it is still studying how to reinvent itself and has been working on how to stay in business.